welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that you see right here. So this is something that I truly love because I love color. Even though these are still more earthy tones, a lot of people aren't comfortable with wearing like fluorescent kind of green glitter on their lids, and that's okay. So I hope that maybe this kind of got you out of your comfort zone. Even if you're not going anywhere and you're just trying this at home, please try it because I promise you're probably gonna end up liking it. And even if you don't want to put green all over your eyelid, what you could do is just pop some in your inner corner, so that way it's a pop of color. So I really want to start incorporating more color into my channel, just because I know that doing the same neutral brown warm smoky eye gets boring. Believe me, I know. So I really want to be able to just have diversity and have different types of styles on my channel. So if you have any feedback, any types of requests, please feel free to leave those down below for me, so that way I can go ahead and film those for you. So I think that is it. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Starting off with prime lids. So all I did was I used my MAC Pro Longwear Soft Ochre paint pot, and I put that all over my lids, and then I set it with a little bit of some translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I'm going to take Peach Smoothie with a little bit of Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to mix those. I'm just applying this in windshield wiper motions, and I'm using a Lancome number 17 brush. So it is right here. This is Desert Sand, so I'm going to put that all in the crease as well, and it is just this gorgeous kind of mustardy yellow kind of color. I love this color. It gives me life. I want this color in a nail polish really bad. I really just like it. I don't know why. I've always liked colors like this. So I'm just laying that right over top of Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee. Go into Preppy and a little bit of Dirty Martini, a Sigma E40. So I just switched my brush. This one's a little bit more fluffy, a lot softer. This is really going to apply that product wherever I really want to see it. So I'm just going to put that over top. So now I'm going to go into just a little bit of Dirty Martini, and I'm going to focus that right in the socket of the crease. I don't want this to really be super duper green because I am going to go in with glitter, and that is actually going to be green. So I want the crease to be a little bit more neutral, so that way I can save my pop of color for the glitter, and then also the shadow that I'm going to put underneath that. So putting that directly in the crease. So now to add a little bit more green, I'm going to go in with Enchanted Forrest, which is right here, which is just a deep dark mossy green. Also going to focus that in the socket of my crease. And if you feel that it starts to get unblended, so what I'm going to do right now after I finish up this eye right here is I'm going to go back in with my Lancome number 17 brush with the Preppy and the Desert Sands that is on there still, and I'm going to blend this out so that way you can't see any harsh lines. Even though this is a cut crease, you still want it to be blended from about here up, and you don't want to see as much of any harshness. Where you really want to see that cut is right there in the socket. Foiled eyeshadow in the shade Jester, which is right here. This is going to be my base for the glitter. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm not going to do that in front of my camera because I do not want to ruin it. And I am just going to use a flat synthetic brush to pick up my product, and I'm going to pat this on the lid. Wherever I want that cut crease to start and end, and I'm just taking my brush and literally drawing it out. Glue, so it looks like this. One of the most awesome glitter glues ever. So I'm going to place this directly on my lid. So I just put out just a little bit, and then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to pat it over that shadow and put the glitter glue directly where I want the glitter to sit, which is Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, and it is in the color Mint. I'll show you what it looks like right after this. Directly over top where that glitter glue was applied. So I want to pat all that glitter on as fast as I possibly can, just because once this glitter glue dries, your glitter will not go anywhere. All I have done was I primed my skin with the Nivea Men Sensitive Shave Balm, so it's just going to help to kind of hydrate the skin and to give it something tacky to adhere to. And then I also put on the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in number 3 light beige. My camera stopped recording, so that is what I did. And then I'm going to do my concealer next. So I'm going to do my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm going to apply this in the areas where I need some lifting and make it look like I got lots of sleep. My damp sponge. And I'm just going to tap it out so it's nice and blended, and we're going to get that nice highlighted effect. How is my camera about to? So just blend out your concealer until you no longer see any harsh lines. I'm gonna look up one last time, and I'm gonna push it into the skin, make sure there are no creases. I'll take my translucent powder and I'm quickly setting that. To bake kind of the center of my nose just a little bit, because with this foundation I do get a little bit more oily, so I find that doing this kind of helps it a little bit. And my cupid's bow just right there, that's where I get the most oily, so I just put a little bit of powder there so that way it can kind of help. Kat Von D Shade Light contour palette, so it looks like this, and I'm actually going to mix these two shades first, and I'm going to go into this shade just to deepen it up a little bit, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques contour brush. If you would like to see an in-depth video, more information about how I contour, things like that, please feel free to thumbs up the video so I can know that that is something you'd like to see. And also you can comment and let me know what types of videos you want to see, things you want me to focus on a little bit more, so that way I can put out content that you guys want to see. Back with that Lancome number 3 brush, and I'm going to go in circular motions and buff it out. And then to clean it up a little bit, we're gonna bake. I rarely ever bake my contour anymore, so we're just gonna do it today just to do it. I'm gonna drag that translucent powder all the way down right underneath the contour. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm not going to go in for any more product. I'm only going to bronze my forehead. I'm not going to contour my forehead because I really don't feel like everybody's forehead needs contouring. I feel like if you just bronze the perimeters, it makes everything look nice and even. So just using this, and I'm not going and like carving out my forehead. I'm just literally tapping it wherever I want to add just a little bit more color and definition. A nude, more mauvey pink tone blush, And I'm going to do Exposed from Tarte. So this is the Amazonian Clay Blush. It's just this really pretty nude color. And I'm going to apply that with this Wet n Wild brush. I'm not sure which one it is. It's just one of the new ones, the ones that's like white and pink. But mine's just a little bit dirty, so don't mind that. And I'm going to apply this starting on the back and bringing it forward. I'm going to highlight, so I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator, and this is the gold one. And I'm going to use the A23 brush. Favorite highlights in the entire world. Frappe. Then I'm going to go into Cocoa Bear, which is these are both from Makeup Geek, and then I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Mocha. Pencil brush is actually from the Party Girl set from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to smoke it out. Really like the way that this looks. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna finish off the look, and I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics lip kit, and this is in the shade Candy K. So this is just more of like kind of like a pinky kind of nude color. So I'm gonna be using both the liquid lipstick and also the lip pencil. Line my lips completely with Candy K, and this lip pencil is seriously so creamy. It is one of the creamiest pencils ever. Make sure that you shake up your liquid lipsticks before you use it, so that way there's no separation in the actual application and you get optimum results. So I do not want it to be completely matte, so I'm going to put a little bit of vintage gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to apply just a tiny bit over top of this, just because, like I said, I want it to be more of like a satin finish. And this isn't going to alter the color at all, just because they're almost the same color, and I'm not going to be applying too much of this. We have the finished look. Now you know the drill. Let's set the face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I had a lot of fun filming this just because I've never done color on my channel before, which I really love color a lot, especially because I also do hair. So being, you know, a hairstylist and then also always coloring hair, you know, going lighter, adding, you know, fun fashion colors in the hair, I'm always like, oh my gosh, inspiration, makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that in the future I can incorporate much more color into my channel, because again, like I said, I really love color. I don't always like to be, you know, just like neutral brown smoky eye, you know, gold lid, dark brown crease. I like to be fun. I like to show my art. I like to be creative. And I post every single look on my Instagram and also my Facebook page, so I'll go ahead and I'll link those down below for you in case you want to keep up with me like during the week and whenever I'm not on YouTube. And all of the products that I used in this video will also be down below in the description box. And I think that is all I have left to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.